Well, welcome to another edition of 42nd Street Pete's Grindhouse. And I finally found a fucking film that is guaranteed to offend all those cancel culture, woke, whatever the fuck they are out there. And that film is from 1976, a film called Tunnel Vision. Now, I may have spoken about this before because I think I had done something, who the hell knows, I've been doing so many of these fucking things. That whole drive-in triple feature with the summers where basically there was 5 or 6 films that were interchangeable. You either got Monty Python and the Holy Grail, The Groove Tube, Kentucky Fried Movie, Flesh Gordon, or Tunnel Vision. And Tunnel Vision is probably the crudest and the rudest out of the whole bunch because Tunnel Vision is a new network with a big eyeball coming out of somebody's mouth and it says Tunnel Vision, a no bullshit network. And what's going on is that the owners of Tunnel Vision, this TV show, which has basically caused unemployment to rise by 35% and has caused all kinds of fucking mayhem throughout the country because people just want to stay home and watch Tunnel Vision. So the owner of the company is taken before a Senate subcommittee headed by none other than Howard Hessman. And they are going to show clips from this very offensive fucking TV show. Well, the first clip they show is an ad with a doctor standing around with about 4 guys bent over, balls ass naked, and he's going, does this look inviting to you? It's a do-it-yourself at-home proctology course. And he ends it by having a handful of fucking lube and going, well, open wide. It gets crazier from there. There's basically a newscast, which actually this is apropos for today, about Czechoslovakia and Poland urging Israel to return to the borders of 1985 or something like that, because this is set in the future. There's also a game show with very naked Betty Thomas from Hill Street Blues as one of the contestants. There's Chevy Chase in a room with a guy who is having a nervous breakdown, and of course he gives us the 5 signs of having a nervous breakdown. There's also other stars you'll see in there like William Schaller, John Candy, Al Franken. There's one segment where they track down former President Richard Nixon, who's living with a black guy in Compton, and the black guy says, you know, the problem with Dick is he never comes out of the bathroom. Another one has Ramon and Sonia, America's Filthiest Family. Ramon is this gypsy cab driver who highlights a fight that he had in his cab, which is pretty racial in tone. Sonia stays home and rips people off with her gypsy fortune teller while her daughter turns tricks in the back room and comes out with the latest trick who claims he got ripped off for $50. And the mother goes, you claiming my daughter ain't worth $50? And stabs him in the leg. Then the obviously effeminately over-the-top gay son comes back announcing that he went to Washington Square Park to score some smack, where he ran into some Hells Angels who beat him with chains, pissed on him, and it was the greatest time he had in his life. So there's a whole bunch of other shit going on here, and yes, this film has something in it to offend fucking everybody. I mean, there's no backing off from this whole thing. I mean, to me, I cracked up. This film is on Tubi. It's not out on DVD. It's out of print. It was just run on Tubi the other night, and I'm sitting here laughing my balls off because this was fucking funny. This is back when we could make fun of ourselves and laugh at ourselves. Something we can't do today. And this is the film I'd like to take one of these woke cancel culture fuckers and just tie him to a chair and tape his eyeballs open and make him watch this. I mean, I just heard that somebody is going to remake Tim Burton. Tim Burton's going to remake Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. Why? You think you could find a woman today that could fill Allison Hayes' ample brassiere? I don't think so. And they're going to make it so it's not as sexist and crazy as the last one. What do you think made that fucking film work, you fucking moron? What are you going to have? I can't understand what the fuck you're going to have with this whole thing. And what is the point of remaking this film unless she fucking queefs or something and knocks a few buildings over with a big queef? I mean, this is what pisses me off. You want to erase everything in the fucking past to make it fucking... Oh, this was the quote. To make it more palatable for modern audiences. Suck on this. You know something? this is why I despise this bullshit about we're going to erase everything that offended everybody. It didn't offend me back then, and it don't offend me now, and I think I speak for most Grindhouse fans when this shit doesn't offend us. It only offends these little fucking twerps, which in my estimation are nothing more than little whining vaginas, that everything fucking bothers them, everything fucking triggers them. Well, maybe if you got the fuck out of your mommy's basement and got a fucking life, you'd understand how the real world works, but obviously I guess I don't. But you know something? Check out Tunnel Vision. You won't be disappointed. There'll be something in there to offend everybody. So that's our show for today. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. And never forget where we came from, because it was a lot more fucking fun than it is today.